Hi, I'm Coach Keenan, and thanks so much for joining me on The Keenan Show. And now's the time in the show where I take a shot. I am extremely excited to share some very powerful information and techniques on how to be, do, have, or accomplish anything in life that you could possibly comprehend. To put it simple, I have learned to use my mind to create my life. In my quest for success, I've researched other deliberate creators, and I've come to a better understanding of how and why this works. Today, I'm going to be teaching you about the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a law of the universe, much like gravity. It works whether we're aware of it or not. And it works for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. Our thoughts become things. And we attract our experiences and we create our lives based off of the thoughts that we think. Here's the problem. Most people aren't in control of the thoughts that they think. Once you gain control over your thoughts, you've gained control over your life. And you can create whatever it is that you are wanting. But how does this work? Your thoughts and your words create emotion. That emotion becomes vibration. We are vibrational beings. That vibration goes out into the universe and it returns to us as a manifestation. Our lives, our current lives, are a manifestation of the thoughts and the words that we've spoken and thought. So, Isaiah 55:11, for the Christians out there, for us Christians out there, says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." The problem is we're unconsciously sending words out into the universe. And when it comes back as a manifestation, we're caught off guard. Coach Keenan, but how can I create my life when I don't have the power? I'm not God. Well, you are God. And before you jump down my throat, allow me to explain. You're not God over everyone. You're only God over your experience. And the biblical reference is here, Genesis 1:27. So God created man and woman in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female. He created them. So if you're created in the image of a God, would that not make you a God? You are God over your experience. Ladies and gentlemen, God has given you the power to create your life. In accepting this concept, I have been able to create my life. Now, the thing is I have zero control over your life, over your experience. All I can do is create my own experience. In God, I am God over my experience. So there is no one or anything asserting themselves into your life. What I've learned to accept is that I've created everything good in my life based off of my thoughts and my emotions. But I have also created everything bad in my life based off of my thoughts and my emotions. The problem is that we don't control our thoughts and our emotions. As explained before, words become emotion. Emotion becomes vibration. Vibration goes out into the universe and it returns to us as manifestation. So, how can we use our words to influence our emotions? Let's start with a subject. Money. How do you feel about money? Do you feel doubtful? Do you feel worried that you don't have enough? Are you afraid to spend it? When you do have money, are you excited? Are you excited to pay your bills? On the subject of money, sadly, most of us are worried. We're worried that we won't have enough. We're worried that we won't be able to make ends meet. But what we can do, a great place to always start is appreciation, gratitude. Be grateful when you have the money to spend. Be grateful when you have the money to pay your bills. Be grateful that your lights are on. Stop and take a moment right now to think of at least 5 things that you are grateful for. naming those 5 things that you're grateful for, you have gone from a feeling of worry to a feeling of contentment, which brings me to the vibrational scale. Emotions are all vibrations, and based off of how you feel right now, you're attracting situations to you based off of the emotion that you feel on that subject. So if you're worried about money, you're going to attract more situations that bring worriness into your pocketbook or your wallet or your bank account. So that's why it's important not to feel worried about money. And now we've come to another portion of the show where I take a shot. Every subject, you have what you want and what you don't want. To help with this demonstration, I present to you Exhibit A. So, our thoughts propel us in either direction. If you think about what you want, you are moving towards what you want. When you think about what you don't want, you move in the opposite direction and you propel yourself towards what you don't want. So, let's take a job for existence. Let's say you have a job that you absolutely hate. The more you think about everything that you hate in that job, the more you hold yourself there. And if you keep thinking about the things that you don't like, you'll probably get fired or the conditions will get worse and worse and worse. But you can take those 5 positive aspects and think of 5 things about the job that you're grateful for. And that one thought of gratitude is going to push you in this direction of what you want, and the next thought, and the next, and the next. The problem is most of us aren't in control of our thoughts. When something bad happens, we go on a rampage in the wrong direction. I hate this job. These people here are crazy. This is a toxic work environment. I don't get paid enough for this. These people are crazy. They're still crazy. They're still crazy. I hate this job. I don't get paid enough for this. So what you've just done is you've held yourself where you don't want to be. If you don't train your mind, someone else will. So let's find a way to focus ourselves in the direction of the job that we desire. You can start by finding appreciation for where you are. Yeah, my job is a piece of work and these people are toxic, but I am getting paid. At least I have a job. I hate it though, but I have a job. The job provides me with benefits. There are some people there that I do like. There are also some people there that I dislike, but I enjoy interacting with the people that I do like. So after we go through that process unconsciously and we find appreciation, we end up where we do want to go. This is called focus. When you focus your thoughts in one direction, you continue to walk in that direction. And as you consecutively focus yourself in that direction, you can build momentum towards what you do want. And you go faster and faster and faster to eventually you bump up into where you want to go. So in focusing your mind, you build momentum. That's the subject of jobs. Let's talk about sex, baby. So what we don't understand is that wording matters. You can work to be debt-free, but what's activated in that statement is debt. And in return, you're going to get more debt. But at the same time, you can focus on being financially free, and what's activated is financial freedom. Same intention, different wording. Let's talk about health. You can focus on beating cancer, but what's activated is cancer. You can focus on the odds and the numbers of who beats cancer and who had cancer and who died. But cancer is still activated and you're holding yourself towards what you don't want. But on the opposite side of that token, you can focus on better health, having more fun, having more freedom, feeling good, enjoying life, being healthy. Same goal, different wording. And in the difference in wording, you activate what you want versus what you don't want. One of my favorite techniques for focusing my mind is writing. If you're of Christian background, Christian belief, as I am, I like to refer to the Bible scriptures, Habakkuk 2, verses 2 and 3. And it reads, "And the Lord answered me, write the vision, make it plain on tablets." You got a tablet? "So he may run who reads it." That's 2. 3. "For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay." Another thing that we do that slows down our manifestation is that we write the vision, but it's not plain. We get caught up in the who, the how, the when, the where, the if, the what's, the buts. Make it plain. Start from a very general place. I like to use the analogy of a GPS. My job is to put in the address and take step-by-step guidance towards the destination. I'm not worried about what the last turn will be. I'm only concerned with what's next. So, when it comes to momentum, let's say that you've built a lot of bad momentum on the subject of your job. How can I change that? Your thoughts build momentum in either direction. So A, you can think better thoughts and it'll get you there, but let's just say I don't feel like thinking better thoughts. One thing that you could do is you can meditate. Stop your mind from thinking thoughts in general. Let's say focus on a sound. Focus on a sound. If I sit and listen to the clock tick and I focus on that clock ticking, I don't have the opportunity to think about how bad my job is. I really don't have the opportunity to think about how good it is either. But in either way, I'm stopping the momentum. And then I can start from a neutral place. Let's say I can't do that. Coach Keenan, what can I do? Is there any other thing that I can do? You can go to sleep. Just take a nap. And when you're asleep, that momentum subsides. And each day, when you wake up, start from a place of gratitude. You have another opportunity to be better. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to start to focus your thoughts towards what you don't want? Or are you going to start focusing your thoughts towards what you do want? The choice is yours. You decide, because you have that power. You feel me? Well, there you have it. Those are my tools to success. It's helped me a lot. I don't experience much negative emotion for long periods of time because I catch myself and I use my words and my thoughts to guide myself back up to a better feeling emotion. There is good and there is bad. We know that. But all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. So the bad cancels out. There's only good. Take it as that. You've been granted the opportunity to be better. What are you going to do with it?